Hey, Skull Ghost, how you doing, mate? Thank you ever so much for the 78 months. Chat, please put some love in for Skull Ghost, because that is bonkers amounts of support. Thank you ever so much, mate. And Rosenkai as well. Thank you very much for the 25 months. Sorry for missing that a couple of minutes ago. Right, let's get Shadow Mage. Actually, I should have done that. I should have gone to the Inquisition for a while. Janitor Lodge here. Demon Tapestry. I think we're going to get another janitor. And the reason I really need another janitor is because, frankly, we are not keeping up with cleaning the house, the rooms. If we go to cleanliness, it's garbage. Really garbage. So, janitor it is. We want a second janitor, please. Alternatively, I could upgrade the janitor's office. Efficiency plus 13%. I think double the janitors is a better choice here, though. Personally. Double the janitors. Appropriate, mediocre, unionized, ancient wisdom, unbreakable, elder coward. Ugh. If you hadn't had clumsy, I would have gone for you. Yeah, we're gonna go with Unbarreled Oriold, who shall be Gedzero. Gedzero Oriold. Welcome. Right, we need to get out there. This one would have been good because right now students generate 10% less light mana, which doesn't actually affect us. How much nature mana have we got? We've got enough to be able to go and deal with the troll a little bit more. Let's restore some harmony. Get some more prestige. Some orcs. Thank you for your help, human. This new friendship is good for the clans, even if it means we don't get to raid as much. You have completed an objective. It is a good thing indeed. Hooray! First star unlocked. Second one, very close. Third one is just a matter of time. Sell that cheese for a little bit more. We're going to get a light deck purely out of selling cheese. Let that sink in. It's amazing. I could get another dormitory. Or another private room. Cheese wizards indeed. Could also get another student's hall. I think the dormitory has to be it, but I'm actually going to put this dormitory up high instead. Kind of middle them out a little bit. Yeah. At this point, I would be surprised if we see any students having to go back to the town to sleep. Shadow Disciple, bully aggressive. Oof, okay, you're definitely in vibes. Hypochondriac, we'll pop you in here at this point. And Ranger, what will you have been? Nothing truly amazing, except this fate. You had a lot of options. Okay. Hide student file. Oh, you actually had the Wolf's Tooth necklace as well. So you moved faster. Accept that fate. And that's it. At this point, I believe we've completed that quest. See student file? Got 1 in Druidism, 3 in Enchantment, 1 in Demonology, 1 in Assassination, and 2 in Necromancy. Cemetery Guardian. I kind of want to see what that would be. We don't get to, apparently. Never mind then. But at least we get 1 prestige from that. Village Mage. Could be a ghoul. Let's roll it. Adventurer, 200 gold is still good. Minion, Craftsman, Librarian, Imp. Yeah, we'll reroll. Wizard's Apprentice. So that was only a 4% chance of getting that. 50 Alchemy mana. Yeah. Another Adventure. Ooh, it's not great. Let's see what a Circus Handler is if we can get it. Village Mage. I'll accept it, I suppose. Village Mage. Shepherd. No, you became a ranger. But at this point, we're definitely not creating rangers anymore. It's random now if we get them. A ghoul. Your new students have a 2% chance of losing the claustrophobia negative trait. Yeah, it is, it's 10:34 in the morning for me as well. Good morning, Mike Shaw. Getting a couple of ghouls would be fantastic. To get that, you need Necromancy 1 and Herbalism 1. Okay, so that's the second quest done. Now we just need loads of nature mana. Loads and loads and loads of nature mana. Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to grab... Green Dragon. The Green Dragon wanders around the school. Any active student it encounters learns nature magic more effectively for a few minutes. Yes, please. You can go live in there. Look at this tiny little golden hoard with some emeralds in there. Go forth, little dragon friend. More cheese to sell. Farmers. So, we have a birth problem. Our cows no longer give birth, which is going to be a huge problem for all farmers. We need you to make us a fertility potion, as I'm told it's called. Can you? No, that's not something we do, sorry. Our druids know some great massage techniques. That could help you. Plus 10. It's going to cost you. Those ingredients don't come cheap. 250 gold. Or, yes, our alchemists can lend a hand. Could be repercussions. Yes. Let us for science on their cows. Our alchemists can lend a hand. I can see nothing going wrong here. At this point, though, I think, yeah, we're up to 90 there now. Perfect. Got a couple of things we can do at this point. At this stage, trying to get the Lord of Evils standing up to 75 is a high priority for us, so it slows this down. Now, it's time that we review this. This was meant to be our general area, and I'm kind of inclined to go back to that. I do still need a lot of nature mana for the third star. It's very true. I can just have them a priority of nature, though, and it'll still achieve the same thing. Since if they've got priority, if there is a space open for them, they'll go for it. Instead of just learning nature. And if there's no nature spaces open, they just, muddle around the school. I think as a consequence, we're going to switch over Aavak now to doing that. It'll prioritize nature, but it won't exclude anything. Whereas Jekyll actively restricts nature. Vimes is going to prioritize... Well, actually, yeah, Vimes is going to prioritize both nature and shadow. But if Arcana is available, it'll learn it. Oh, I could just say just shadow and nature there. I think that might be a decent way of doing it. We want to try and get as many werewolves down here as we can. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable setup. Though, honestly, this would be better for Aavak being the god of blood. Because we could have all of them up there, but, well, it is what it is. But Courageous was a better fit for that. I think that should work out for us, ultimately. We'll keep them focused on nature, though. Actually, no. We're going to pop that one down to normal. So they will prioritize going for the shadow options. I think it's generally better to have only one priority. Where are they off to? Huh. They're off to satisfy their needs elsewhere, it seems. Not sure why they decided to do that outside, but okay. We're almost up to the point where we're just going to be earning loads of stuff. Now, we could go to the orc camp and ask the orcs to attack the army of evil. We'd lose 40 reputation, but I wonder if that... Can we lose this? This is a test for me. Clan orcs, gather against the forces of evil. Together we can win. Nope. Doesn't look like it does. That's good to know. We will passively restore our standing with him. Worker, courageous. Ooh. Double courageous. Here for 5 years. You're a brilliant learner. Yes, absolutely. Ambitious, popular. Shame you're not a deep folk. Heavy sleeper, ugly. We'll pop you in Jackal. Orphan, diligent, down to earth. You're definitely going to Vimes. Aavak, I'm slowly progressing through Aavak After Dark. YouTube. After Dark? No. Yeah, that's not on YouTube. That would be against the terms of service. You mean After Hours. Only playlist. About to start part 92. Oh, cool. I hope you enjoy. Right. Hopefully, let's have a look at the filters and the cleanliness now. Still not great, not gonna lie, but, you know, they're working through it. Let's have a look. Right, he's going to wake up. Coat of Arms, active characters in this room generates a bit of prestige. Yes, I will happily have that in the eatery. More prestige, more peeps. Oh, wow, okay. We're hungry. Okay, let's gather around the cheese banquet. All right, 3 prestige. I like it. Steadfast, slow, aggressive, smart, average. We'll pop you in Vimes. Chatty, you can go into Aavak. Unbreakable, definitely going into Vimes. Go to Aavak. We're restoring that very quickly. No, let's go to the local cemetery. Okay. Yes, have you come to beg for mercy? 2 vampire princes talking near the Lord of Evil's throne. They seem to be arguing about their progeny's magical abilities. If I had 25 reputation, I could take new vampires. If I had a coffin, I could take 2 cards of new vampires, so that's like 10 new vampires, but we'll just grovel, because I need to build up our reputation with the Dark Lord, so that we can slow down their approach, which gives us more time to build up some amazing futures. A black dragon. Very nice. 2 assassination, 1 in druidism. They now gain 1 reputation point with the orcs each time they gain a shadow magic level. That would actually be quite nice as well, but I think we're going to go with the black dragon here. Black dragon can live in the library, or can live... Actually, it doesn't really matter where they go. Let's see, what jewels do you have? You've got red jewels on in your hoard. Let's sell some more cheese so that we can eventually buy a light card and start teaching people light magic. Can't actually click on them, sadly. They're learning in there. Oh, there we go. Look at them go. That was amazing. the barrel over there. I approve. They're going to Vimes because they're courageous. Unbreakable, ambitious, coward, bibliophobic. You're going to go to Vimes as well. Coward is a bit less great, but passionate, bibliophobia. We'll pop you in Jackal. Alright, arcane deck. Yes. No, we didn't get something we needed. Active students in this room slightly improve their portal magic. Active characters in this room recover sanity and improve elementalism, but the room gets dirty faster. Magical theory permanently improves a teacher. While teaching, this teacher generates a large quantity of this discipline's mana. That would be nice, but we're going to go with window to another world. And that window is going to be in the eatery. Or I could put it in the staff room. No, eatery it is. If you zoom in, you can see it's another world. I've always thought it would be wonderful if they could have made some sort of like scrolling effect so that it actually looked like it was another world through that window. That would have been amazing. Another greenhouse, another stable, another dolmen. I think at this point, since we don't strictly need anything in particular, we're going to upgrade the dolmen. Yeah, we want to get up to the house leprechaun if we can. Right, local cemetery. Once again, we're going to grovel, and we're just going to keep doing that until we can pull down their progress. That 5% slowdown will be huge. All I'm saying is, I did see hordes of students misbehaving, and they're making so much noise, I can't concentrate. It's annoying. Go back to work and stop bothering me with this. Or I would have to have eyes everywhere. I'll order some enchanted shackles to teach them a lesson. Or extreme situations call for extreme solutions. Draw the pyre card. That's it. Anyone misbehaving is going to be burned at the stake. An active character in this room has a chance of becoming good and earning the trait that allows them to learn light magic faster. You can't deny how festive it is. And it is a great way of getting rid of disruptive elements. Not sure I approve. Oh my lord. The funniest thing would be to put it in like the demonology room. You know, just to remind you. We won't. Is there anywhere in particular I could put it? We could put it in the enchanters room, I guess, or the rune scriptorium. I think we'll put it in the enchanters room. I mean, put it in the demonology room would be funny, but all right, yeah, we will for the RP. There we go. Hang your witch here. Right. Popular heavy sleeper. Well off. Nothing in particular really going for you there. Right, you're an adventurer. You could be a shepherd, a village. Honestly, this isn't too bad. I will re-roll, but no, you became fate really wanted you to be an adventurer. Same here. No, you're a shepherd. There we are. Natural mana and gold. Still no prestige. An imp reduces the cost of shadow cards by 1. That's nice. Because of their slyness and malevolence, assassination, necromancy, and demonology has to be chaotic and evil. You're lawful and evil, though. Chosen by light, child of nature, shadow disciple, arcane scholar. So they've picked up so many different traits from being around that spellbook. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. The modifier, order alignment, chaotic, moral alignment, evil. Or maybe that's saying, oh, perhaps it makes them more likely to have it. Enjoy, Mike Saw. I hope you're enjoying all of the Oni, mate. Take care, buddy. There's many more of those to come as well. Yeah, modifier just increases the chance. That's what I figured when I noticed the difference between modifier and condition. Minion. But you could be a ghoul, adventurer. You've got quite a few things you could be. Let's re-roll this one. Cool, there we are. Losing the claustrophobia trait makes them less capable of learning shadow magic, by the way. Alright. Ooh, a new house! Or a teacher's lounge. Got a lot of teachers in there right now. Or I could increase the overall efficiency of my shadow room. I feel the house is going to be the better choice, though. Yeah, I think so. Because then we can rejig our houses a bit more. So, got passionate arcane scholar, courageous again. Wow, an arcane scholar alchemy apprentice. If we can get an arcane card, this would be amazing. It's a very focused house, though. Very focused house. What do you think? Should we go for that? There's a part of me that's like, well, maybe not, but it would allow them to just blast up arcane and alchemy. I do have an alchemy house already, yeah. Could go with diligent. Is there anything I'd want to forbid? You've got a bot in chat. Oh, he's already gone. Because Demi of Drip is super on the ball. Thank you very much, mate. See, the double does give the opportunity for me to just say, look, this house is purely for arcane and alchemy. And that's all they do. If we do that, then they will get some really, really focused graduations. No worries, Mike. So that's actually a good strategy, yes. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the focused house. It's not something I often do. Diligent does mean more arcane deck draws. That's also true. But I think this will be worth it. Let's have a look. What do we want for alchemy? For like a focused alchemical house. Arcane and alchemy. I kind of feel that arcane and alchemy would suit the hat. Go with a dark hat though. Oh, dark green. I'm sorry. Has to be. The moment I saw the hat, I was like, it has to be my favorite character in the universe. House Snufkin. Let's go more into the greeny yellow. There we go. There we are. House Snufkin it is. I will make it a little lighter though. Hide? That would actually be kind of cool. That hat reminds me of the dancer in the description. Yeah, actually it does. Green and gold? No, because Snufkin... well, I guess so. We could go with green and gold, I guess. No, it's not going to be a white hat. It's got to be a green hat. Because House Snufkin. Like, duh. Though, that would really be a better hat. Yeah, Snufkin is not the right one for this. It would be better for nature. We'll go, it's just a hat reminded me of Snufkin. We'll go with hide. And we'll go for more of a purple and gold. And the hat can be a much brighter green. There we go. I do kind of agree that the hide is a better choice for this. But that super reminds me of Snufkin's hat. Right. Tunk. Now, currently we don't actually have any houses to put in there, so... because we don't have any arcana for them to learn. But we've got some really focused houses now. I'm going to tell you to stop training nature and shadow for the time being. You can have those three. And eventually we'll get some people in there. Pretty much anyone with alchemy and arcana will go in there. But we'll start filling that one out as we go. Alright, ritual components. Active teachers in this room have a chance of creating component cards. This magical pack contains 3 candles, some bone powder, 1 orc horn, 7 millowing wings, 1 small bowl, 2 pieces of chalk, and some blood-coloured paint. Save 50% with promo code ULTRAMAGIC. Yes, I approve. We will place this in... let's find the right room. You know what, I'm going to pop it in the infirmary. Since the nurse is almost always there. Unicorn horn already? Okay, let's find out what this gives. Alcohol, cheese, and unicorn horn gives us... a sacred elixir. Yes. Alcohol and cheese. Right, trophy case. Hero's chapel and weapons rack. Assassination and retribution skills. Active students in this room have a small chance of gaining the ambitious trait, which gives them... oh. Trophy case, definitely. Need to find the right room for it, though. I wish there was a room... It's a bookshelf item. I'm going to put it in here. We will hopefully have them build up the best possible futures for our natures. Bright Staff Refractory, another trophy room. Okay, artifacts, relics, and decorations in this room also act on active characters in horizontally and vertically adjacent rooms, but operate at half power. Powerful. The Phoenix is actually an amazing card, and I just realized, just as I picked this up, that, actually I need to go... oh, the Phoenix is gone. Damn it. Alright, putting it there wouldn't give me as much. Putting it here is probably the best place for me to put it. And with that, I'm going to move you across there. We're going to start stacking up artifacts in there, and then put some more rooms around it. But it's a shame we didn't go for the Phoenix, because the Phoenix would have given us the ability to... resurrect characters who fell in the dungeon. It would have been an amazing card to go for. I should have grabbed it when I had the chance. Silly, silly me. Unbreakable, ugly, hypochondriac. Vimes for you. Well behaved, demoralized. We'll pop you in hide for now then. Arcane Scholar, unbreakable, claustrophobia, bibliophobia. Half orc, learns 40% faster in rooms with an animal, and their needs grow 20% slower, misbehaves a bit more. Well, since you don't learn Shadow, we'll pop you in hide. Sure, Arcane Scholar. Get over to the Lord of Evil. Okay. Actually, I too am interested in Shadow Magic. No, absolutely not. Well, alright, yes, definitely. Ooh. For a while, students have been reporting holes around the school and shaking below ground. This might be a mole problem. Let's ask our alchemist to create anti-mole potion. That will do the trick. I suppose our beastie experts will be able to tell them to dig elsewhere. You really think handling moles is what I'm most urgent? No. I'll go with the beastie expert. So, our druids tried talking to the moles, but it seems the school was built on a cursed cemetery. It happens more often than you'd think. And it's actually skeletons digging up the grounds. They come to destroy us. Still, they did manage to convince a few to go away. And the ones that remain seem quite angry. We must exorcise the ground. Oh, if only I had a hero chapel in mana. I'm sure pouring the correct potion in there could solve the problem. But I'd need 200 alchemy. And a potion workshop, and sadly I don't have it. I'm sure our necromancers could convince them there are many better places to be than under our school. One away! One! Just one. One mana off. Also, hello Nomak, how are you doing, mate? I can't believe we were one mana away from getting that. Worst of days. But how are you doing, Nomak? What were you playing, buddy? We are playing Spellcaster University and having awful luck. Oh, you're playing Slay the Spire. How did your runs go? The only man of the matter is the last one you need. You were slaying some spires. What characters were you using? Alright. Unfortunately, we've got a bunch of skeletons around. Gonna slow this down a bit. They're probably going to get wrecked because we've got a lot of fighty characters around. Where are the others? Are they over here? Okay, there were two. And they got utterly wrecked by our combat druids. Dolmen Stable Ivy. The rooms housing the Ivy and all adjacent rooms become more efficient. Activities go by faster. Then yes, we will place that in here. That would be perfect. Either that, or I could actually place this one in one of these, since that would affect a couple of areas around it. I would hit these. This one would hit there. It's quite a nice one. But an interesting effect of the Ivory is that the room housing the Ivy and all adjacent rooms become more efficient. So this would cause this room to become more efficient, this room to become more efficient. What does efficiency do with this room? Also, because this room causes the effect of anything in it to propagate. Actually, I think the Ivy in there would be amazing. Because it would cause the Ivy's effect to be propagated here, which would cause these rooms to also get it. And once this room's down here, cause the Ivy effect to hit this one, which would cause this room, this room, and this room to get it. This room would get it twice from two directions. It might propagate quite well. I don't know. But for the time being, I'm going to place it over here. Just to... Well, actually, we're going to pop it in here instead. Just for now. But I may move it across. Ivy effect is not for active characters, though, or is it? No, it just makes the rooms more efficient. Oh, you don't think efficiency affects trophy rooms? I also don't think Ivy works like that in a trophy room. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been cool, even if only it propagated the effect to the other rooms and then it branched off them. Room also act on active oh, you're right. It only acts on the active characters. Quite right. Thank you very much for pointing out that. It's very important nuance to it. Allergic to crustaceans. Well, you're not going in there then or there. You can go in vines. Smart, poor. You can go in hide. See what we get over here. Improve the library. We will do that. I think we just got some extra books, but we're going to drop that into comic books, specifically to get rid of the bibliophobe issue. And let's get down here. I would love this, but what I really want is to improve our reputation. More vampires would be nice, though. Actually, yeah, more vampires would be nice, so we're going to get 5 vampires. Shadow Disciple. Down to earth, let's get you in Vimes. Gourmet, allergic to crustaceans. Vimes as well. Ambitious, bully, Vimes. Courageous, passionate, down to earth, bully, Vimes. This is amazing. I approve. We just grew out Vimes quite a lot. Oh, there we go. Lightroom. Excellent. Right, Lightroom can exist down here. And we can now start teaching light mana. Woo. Vimes, home of orphans and vampires. Orphan vampires, perhaps. Punctual, ex-adventurer, demanding, chatty, light sleeper, poser, hypochondriac. Unionized, mediocre, unionized, mediocre. Not much to do between them, but I think we're going to go with you. Peggy, you shall be Satin Dragoon. Go. Now let's have a quick look. Oh wow, there's so many people in Vimes now. Current year 9 of 9. They have increased their time here a lot. They don't misbehave much. They've got a wolf's tooth. They've got a blessing of the green dragon. They've got the shamanistic staff. They've got the blessing of the black dragon. They've got an inspired teacher. And a benevolent synergy. Ooh, Pyre in the light room. That actually does make a good point. Also... Actually, we'll pop it in here. Because it'll branch between the both of them then. Let's have a look at the rest of them in here. 5 of 7. 4 of 7. And we're seeing some nice stats. Generally. 4 of 7. 4 of 9. Three of 9 there. We've got some decent rolls. Not super amazing, but... We only... what on... Loses sanity over time. Has a chance to disappear. Can be cured in the infirmary. Triggered by the study of shadow magic. Well, look. You know, sometimes... In the pursuit of knowledge in the dark arts, you just have to accept that tentacles will grow out of your face. No one wants to talk about it, but everyone knows it's a risk. Also, your head might become a pumpkin. It's just the way it is. Backseat passes. Let me just double check. Yes, when you set the student enrollment cost to 30 and then play a student card, you do just get more money. Oh, thank you very much for that. Okay. Super appreciate that, actually. I'll bear that in mind. We are almost up to the nature mana that we need. When are we going to be able to send up another Goonie Pig? In a while, apparently. I'm surprised we haven't had any beds yet. It's kind of shocking. Hello, did you know the neighbouring school gives scholarships? Of course we have scholarships. New students, a lot of new students. The kingdom takes care of students who need it. And there are new students and a new house. Yes, we offer special scholarships to further the education of lycanthrope students to help them integrate. 2 new packs of werewolves. Okay, so where do you feel we want to sit here? I could get new students in a new house, double new students, or double lycanthropes. I feel the werewolves are the one to go with. Aavak, it's currently year 8. How can your students be in the 9th year? Don't ask. I think it's werewolves. Alright, so, werewolves. Diligent and a bully. Okay, vibes. Jack of all trades, voracious, allergic to crustaceans. Vibes. Child of nature, shifty, demoralized. I'll pop you in Armok. Steadfast, ugly. You can go to hide. Chosen by light, procrastinator, hide, active. I'll pop you in Armok. And alchemy apprentice, passionate. I'll pop you in hide. Chosen by the light, orphan, allergic to pollen. Oh. I'll pop you there because I don't know if I've got one that will particularly work for you. Antisocial, pop you in there. Ambitious, old-fashioned, coward. Don't want a coward in vibes. Old-fashioned procrastinator. Pop you in hide. Also more. Popular, child of nature, down to earth, hyperactive. I'm going to pop you there for a second. Right, now we see why I use this. So, who would be the best one for you? Chosen by the light. Actually, yeah, you'd be better in Jekyll. Because you'll still get the light, but you won't do nature at all. And you're down to earth. Child of nature, I guess the best place for you would be Vimes, actually. Okay. Oh, 150 wasted gold. Yes, I know. I could have set that up, but It doesn't really matter to me too much right there. But you're quite right. I should have thought to do that. Oh, bed, just as I wanted. Dunk. It does seem particularly cheesy though. Oh, the tentacle moves! That's amazing. Also, we've got a sleeper soul. I didn't actually read to you what the bed does. It generates an ingredient called sleeper's soul, but sometimes harms its guest. This bed has its own will and only accepts the students it deems worthy. Everyone else will be devoured. Rather, that's what the legend says, but experts claim that it simply eats when hungry. I mean, you know, dog. We've got demonic distillation. Bunch of demonic mana. Not bad. Oh no, Road Train just volunteered for the oubliette. Road Train likes it in the oubliette. The Psi Crystal. Active characters in this room get the Sped X effect, speeding all their activities up by 25%, as well as the growth rate of their needs. Fairy Dragon. New students have a higher chance of being non-human of any type. Armillary Sphere. Characters working here have a small chance to get the Passionate trait, which gives them better at specializing in any form of magic. Yes. And there we go. That'll affect both of them. Autocrat also volunteered. Right. Lord of Evil. I mean, I could get more vampires, to be fair, but I really need to get that, the slowdown on the Lord of Evil's progress. That's where that needs to be. I'm gonna keep the alcohol on my bar for now. Nature deck. I think I'm going to keep that to use on the troll, though. Oh, damn it. Just lost a bunch of gold, but let's see. Another minion. Ooh, look at all these things. Ranger, Adventurer, Village Mate. This is probably the one that had like 9 out of 9. Ritual Priest, Puppet Master, Smuggler, Librarian, Gardener, Craftsman, Worm, Summoner, Minion, Ghoul, Carnivorous Plant Gardener, Magic Teacher, Scholar, Assassin, Necromancer. Thanks to their basic knowledge of necromancy and loyalty. Let's have a look at you. 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 3. They had 2 skills at level 4. No, I re-roll this fate. Assassin. Thanks to their discreet and unscrupulous nature, Dennis becomes an assassin. Set to 0 your lowest reputation stat and gives you 100 gold. Might not be the best, actually, for me. That may have just nixed some things. Though the troll will probably have just been fixed. Because the troll was negative. That would have pulled the troll up to 0. Oh, that's perfect. Thanks to their limited knowledge of nature magic, Meryl graduated with a pumpkin head and was a ritual master. No, let's re-roll this one. Adventurer, oh well. Accept. Yeah, we accidentally did something really good there. Ranger, no, we don't want any more rangers. Librarian, all new students have a plus 1% chance of having the worker trait. Very nice. What's good? They had 5. I think that's the max you can ever get. That's kind of wild that you didn't get something even better with that, considering. Dead, Ritual Master, Ranger, Adventurer, Village, Unicorn Handler. Maybe Unicorn Handler was the one. Unicorn Handler there, let's have a look. Have you got 5? No, you don't have 5. But let's see if we can re-roll this. Yep, there we are. The Dolmen Room is 0.5% more efficient, thanks to their sensitivity and proximity with fabulous animals. It's 2 Druidism, 2 Beast Magic. Okay. Got a decent amount of money. Ooh, light room there. Private bedroom again. Village banner we're going to take and we're going to place in there because that's passive bonus to our peasant reputation. We're now going to take the fall season shoulder pads. Level 1 in druidism and herbalism. Their health gains are now doubled. Which, assuming that gets given to Vimes, which it should, means that as a consequence of that... Hold on a second. Oh yeah, we've almost hit everything. Okay, so people who've played this game a lot, do you know if this will still count as a gold star? Like, it's gold, but it's dropped because I've allowed my orc reputation to drop. But will that still count as completed? But now that we've got that, assuming that our fighters will have level 1 in druidism and herbalism, which they should, they will get double healing, which, you know, assuming we've got healers with the questing group, will actually give us a pretty decent chance of keeping them going for quite some time. I'm assuming that that's how it works. I think I've gone on a sum total of 2 dungeons, and the first one sucked horribly because I just didn't know what I was expecting. It's going to wake up. The Parent Association has heard it said that discipline is becoming an ever so hazy concept at our school. Our values are truly disappearing, huh? Have you taken any measure to reverse this trend? You must be exaggerating. Or, no worries, we've given our castle a beautiful prison. 5 prestige. Of course! We tie dissident students to the walls as a warning to others. Maybe I should have had chains all along. Oh well. Yeah, that actually zeroed that out. That's perfect. I think it's time for us to visit the king. You see the king being regularly disturbed by characters in motley coloured costumes. The circus is coming to town, but they have a problem. Oscar the flying elephant, their main attraction, is sick. For the circus, we do have a dragon. Could that work? Or I came to ask you to attack the Lord of Evil. Only 15 loss for that. To drop it by 3. Yes. Go forth. There we go. Okay, so let me just have a look at how many new students we get normally. 2, so I don't really want to increase it much more than this. You can go to Vimes. Steadfast, Arcane Scholar, Allergic to Pollen, Slow. That would sound like perfect hide there. Chaotic good, bit slow, Paul. Right. It still counts. I'm very glad to see that. Some cheese. Do we know what alcohol, cheese, and Sleeper Soul gives us? Yeah, Sacred Elixir. Why didn't that show up? Huh. Okay. Righteous Cloister, Bright Staff, Refractory. Allows 7 staff members to lower hunger, tiredness, and boredom while healing and increasing sanity. After a good meal, their hunger grows slower. Celestial Fireflies increases your mana gains from events by 25%. Righteous Cloister, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their sacred magic skills. This room comes with a teacher. I think this one might actually be good. The peaceful atmosphere of the cloister teaches apprentice mages to be one with the light. Sure. That one's got a ceiling that we need to keep empty. Vivant and Cake. Paul Cake. Hawk-eyed, ex-adventurer, clumsy, procrastinator. I don't like clumsy. Ex-adventurer. Okay, that's not too bad. I dislike poser, but you've got excellent pedagogy. Chaotic evil. Yes! Allow me to teach you sacred magic. As a chaotic evil person, I feel that I am most qualified. Who is this going to be? It is going to be Flying Lima Beans. Look. Getting a lot of sleeper cells all of a sudden. New skull. Needs of active teachers in this room increase more slowly than they, and they may lose unionized. If I popped it in there, it would affect the teachers in all of these rooms. Kind of useful, but not necessarily straight what we want to do. I think I would like to improve the crypts a bit. Have they got bones? Oh my lord, they've got bones. That's amazing. We can have a cenotaph. Students give a strong chance of gaining the chosen by light trait. Mausoleum. Bad students have a strong... you know what? We'll grab the cenotaph, sure. Let's see. Oh, half-orc. Ambitious, claustrophobia, death. Okay, well, we don't want to pop you up in there then. We want to pop you probably here. Cheese. We've already recovered so much with the king. That's kind of bonkers, actually. Let's go down to the Lord of Evil. I could take some more vampires, but again, just going to be increasing our reputation. And we need new tools. The ones we're using are old and used up. We cannot keep going like this. Gold, spellbook. I think I'd like another spellbook. And this... Oh... This is so much more useful in there to pass that around. The pyre, I feel, kind of makes sense because the people in these rooms are already studying light, so I know that they've got the chance to. So I might as well have that. Let's pop that in the crypt, sure. It's not the best place to put it, but it is a place. What about the dungeon? What do you mean, what about the dungeon? We're building up to it. Do you want to take a break for Tally's meds, or should I bring it in? I will actually take a tea break. That's a very good point. We're like 5.5 hours in. Dear Lord. Guild banner. Active characters in this room improve the reputation with the guild of... adventures. We'll just select this, and then we're gonna step away for a little bit, or I can get the Enchanter's Workshop. I think we're gonna go for the guild banner. And we're gonna pop that down here. At this point, we are passively generating quite a lot of faction standing with a lot of the factions, so I should be able to like hit them one after the other and push the Dark Lord back a bit. We'll see. We're very close now to the Nature Specialist, which is very, very nice. Up to 64 prestige. The higher your university's prestige is, the more students you will attract. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. Though the cost of our university is you know, it's definitely increasing. We kind of want to curb that, I should imagine. Right. Someone's been hyper-focusing, yes. Very, very, very much so. All right, so... I would like to let this play, but there's every possibility something bad will happen. That being said, should something really bad happen, I guess it will pause it for me. Were you hurt in there? Those horned guinea pigs are so good. Yes, they are. I agree, but... I mean, hopefully you lose that aberration, but you know what? I'll just drop a save. And then we're going to let it run at level 1. Thunk. Your librarian has left an L-space portal open. Yes, it does appear that they have. Hopefully one of the teachers will come along and close that. We're going to go on tea break now, though. I will let it run at speed 1 in the background. It'll probably pause should something truly, truly desperately bad happen. So, see you very, very soon.